With us Dr. Richard Shurtz, President, Stratford University, who is also a winner of 2009 Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year in Greater Washington for Government and Education Services. Hello, sir, and welcome to our show.
Hello.
Stratford
Thank
University.
you. I always love to come to New Delhi.
Okay, so that's what my first question would be. So how does it feel to be in India?
I actually love coming to India because India has such a fine tradition.
Okay.
And there's a sense of calmness and peace here that I feel.
Okay.
Not perhaps in the Delhi traffic, but when in the countryside.
Okay.
And I believe that education can make a huge impact here in India and in countries around the world. And so I thoroughly enjoy developing programs and being part of this endeavor.
So coming on to my second question, would like to ask you, when it comes to the future plans for Indian campus, in terms of expansion or introduction of the new courses, or for that matter, any foreign exchange programs, what are your future plans for Indian campus?
Well, we're planning to add additional programs here in health sciences and hospitality, culinary arts.
Okay.
And we also want to move to a larger location. So this week I've spent a lot of time looking at buildings, and I think we've got a very nice location. And we want to embed in that new space an environment that really is conducive to learning. We're going to expand the Innovation Center and make it a real part of the campus. We also want to get more exchange between the U.S. campus and the India campus, both in terms of faculty and students. So we're trying to figure out ways to make that happen, because I think exchange makes both campuses stronger.
Yes.
And this bringing together of cultures,
yes,
I think is really very important.
Yeah.
I mean, I've always believed that education can be a place where all cultures and religions communicate. And most of the problems in the world are caused when people don't communicate, and it leads to all sorts of bad things. But in education, we can have a place where individuals communicate across all boundaries and barriers, and in so doing, just make the world a little better place.
Great. So, competency-based learning, which you term as employer-centric, can you please help our viewers and me understand a little bit about it?
All right. Employers need certain skill set when they hire individuals. Now, we all understand what the hard skills are. You have to be able to install a server, or you have to be able to do a balance sheet in accounting. Those are hard skills. And we give the students those hard skills that employers need. But actually what employers truly want and have trouble getting are individuals who can solve a problem that they've never seen before, who know how to think through a problem in a very logical way to come to a conclusion. That's called critical thinking. So we embed critical thinking in the curriculum. Employers want individuals who have natural leadership abilities. Now, the way to become a leader is to have emotional intelligence so that you know how to control your own emotions. Then you can sense how others feel, and you can develop empathy. And individuals who, through mindfulness, have a combination of empathy and humility can become level 5 leaders. This is the kind of leader that people just gravitate around. It's the kind of leader that enables others to succeed, and when success comes, the leader doesn't take credit. That kind of leader inspires. So employers want that. They want individuals who can work in teams. They want individuals who can communicate. So we take these soft skills and embed them in the curriculum, and those soft skills get the students the promotion after they get the job.
Wow. So I'm very fascinated by the idea of emotional quotient that you right now said. You don't get to see such views normally. So I would like to ask you, how far do you think Stratford has come in its mission for offering students, for preparing students for the rewarding and challenging career? It's almost been a journey of 40 years now.
I think we are expanding, but there's more work to be done.
Yeah, that is optimistic.
I'm actually never happy with what we have done. I think what we have been able to do, though, is within the organization, we've achieved an alignment where everybody within the organization understands the mission of empowering the human spirit, one student, one community at a time. Everybody understands our guiding principle that education heals the world.
Yes.
And with that alignment, we're actually doing very good work, community by community. But we want to be in more communities to make a bigger impact. And so that's still more yet to be achieved.
Okay. So what are the opportunities for the international students like me who are planning to come to US?
So when a student comes to the United States, United States has two programs that allow students to work in the U.S. without a work permit. They can do it by virtue of their student visa.
Okay.
While they're in school in the U.S., they can get work which is related to what they're learning in the classroom. It's called curricular practical training,
Okay.
CPT.
CPT.
So students can work part-time while they're in school in a discipline which is similar to what they're studying. When they graduate, they can work full-time in what's called optional practical training, or OPT. And they can have 12 months of full-time training. If they are in STEM, science, technology, engineering, mathematics, if they're in a STEM field, they get an additional 17 months. So a STEM student can work 29 months on OPT.
Okay.
And then frequently the students, after getting their degree, finishing their degree in the U.S. and then getting OPT, they'll typically apply for an H-1B visa, maybe a green card, stay in the U.S. Although now, because the economy is so good in India, about 2/3 come back to India.
Yeah.
Very well positioned.
Yeah. So lastly, would like to ask you, what message do you have for our student community and for our viewers out there?
This is I think the message is that I believe everyone should dream big. Seek to really make a difference, because you'll never achieve more than you dream. So if you don't dream big, you're guaranteed not to achieve a lot. That's the first thing. The second thing is students should not fear failure. Every successful person has probably failed multiple times before they finally succeeded. So the key is to actually get up when you fail, learn from the failure, and move on. If you dream big and don't fear failure, you will have tremendous success.
That would be great.
Yes.
That was great. Thank you, sir. It was a pleasure to have you here. I hope we'll have a session with you again when you come to Delhi next time.
Okay, very
or we
good.
come to US.
Yes, or you come to us. Very good.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yes,
Yeah.
bye-bye.
Bye.